Let's see here. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. I'll try to abide by all of the YouTube guidelines on here. Honestly, I'll go ahead and do a little disclaimer on this video. This video is just kind of like a, I guess you said, test pilot for live. Because number one, it looks like my camera's jumping around a lot. I don't think I have video stability on my phone. I'm not sure. Let me go through all these little things. This is just basically me goofing off and seeing what all the features are on live. When I was fishing on Monday, I pushed the button, said send it, and would just figure it out later. Well, since that video has been up and I went back and reviewed through it, number one, need a better audio. I got a mic in my truck in here, but when I'm out doing things like fishing and stuff, I ordered me a little, I ordered a little small one, little Bluetooth microphones, so I could do that on my lives a little bit better. Oh, who we got here? Buck and Bass TV, what up, dude? Heck yeah. I watched all your videos yesterday when I got in and finally got settled. Man, he was on fire catching all them fish. Dude, Caden was on it. I'm glad you finally put a channel up, dude. That is awesome that you got a channel up. Are you going to do all shorts? Or are you going to do like some long form videos on there also? I know he is always killing it. Dude, I'm on here today just kind of goofing off. I got this thing just letting it roll. Number one, trying to see how shaky this camera is on here. I might need to get something with a little better video stabilization or whatever you want to call it. I'm basically doing this one right here to figure out how. I know there's a way on here that you can go through your lives, and like mine didn't even have a thumbnail. I did a real quick thumbnail on this, just goofing off. I'm just testing out stuff. I'm on the road right now driving, and I'm just making a live video, and later I'm going to go back and use this live video as kind of like a, I guess you could say, kind of like a test dummy on what can I do, you know, because that other fishing video turned out really good, and I don't want to screw it up trying to do something to it or add descriptions, or this is just, it's all just on the fly, just figuring it out on the fly is all. Let's see, I'm gonna start with shorts and work my way up. Yeah, there you go. I sat down last night messing around with my computer editing software a little bit too and started editing some videos. Started editing on one, and then it like erased everything that I've done. So right now, I hate Microsoft Clip Champ. I think it's just that I got to get used to it. But the thing is, if you like click on the wrong thing, it starts you all back over again. And I really don't like that because Splice never screwed me like that. Where do you put hashtags? If you go down to where you can do your editing on where it says, you know, you can put it in your description. You can put in where, you know, no, this is not AI bullcrap. This is not, you know, made for kids or is made for kids or all that stuff. As you go down a little bit further, there'll be a little icon at the bottom that says advanced. And if you'll click on that advanced or where that little icon is down there, it'll open up to the full screen. And when you get to the full screen at the bottom, it'll show you a box where you can put hashtags in there. I think you can put up to like 500 characters. The things that I've seen said to put a whole bunch of them on there. So I usually I try to put at least around like 400 characters in there. And do your hashtags, do your, you know, your license. I don't put the automatic chapters on mine just because the couple that I've done and it's put automatic chapters on, it doesn't put them in there right. So if I'm going to do chapters, I just do them myself. But I put, you know, my description on, I put the hashtags in, I go through and uncheck all the crap that I don't want on there. And I always like to put my comments, that way I can see, because normally I'll read through my comments as I come along. So I put the comments as to newest instead of top on there. And just go from there. Figure out what times to put it out, because if you look at, once you get some metrics and some analytics, it'll kind of show you what times and stuff to put things out with. It's still a gamble and a game. I ain't figured it out yet. Sometimes a video I think is going to do great doesn't do anything, and sometimes vice versa. Let's see, where do you put it? Herman Laundry, what's up? How you doing today? Yeah, as I was telling Noah, is that you? No, that's not you. That truck's way too beat up. Okay, dude, that truck looked just like yours riding next to me. And then I got closer to it and I was like, no, there's no way Noah's truck looks like that. This truck had like some dings and stuff on it, but it looked like the exact same truck. Ah, Demon 2002. Hello, what's up? What's up, what's up? Heck yeah. Yeah, I looked over and I was like, don't tell me he's like right next to me. I was supposed to have some fun with you, but it wasn't your truck. How does the audio quality sound on this little microphone? I know I naturally talk loud anyway, but like picking it up, I know my voice is kind of low. That's the reason why I use it when I'm trying to do my YouTube videos. I do kind of my YouTube voice, but when I do my voice, it's pretty doggone low. Road rage. Learn the hard way. Cool. Yeah, I just kind of try to read them as I go along. I just glance up and down as I go. Dude, I got a long drive this morning, so I'll be on here for a while. This is, and don't crash, because cars will blow up. I hope the cars don't blow up. These ain't Corvairs. If you had a 70s like old truck and hit it in the gas tank behind the seat, that was a terrible design. But they were still cool in the same way. The legend is live. Who is Bradley? What is up, dude? I don't believe it. I got a bunch of folks on here. I figured I'd just roll this thing out, wouldn't nobody see it, and it's just kind of a test pilot for. I'm going to take it and manipulate it after I get a little bit of footage on here after it all saves up, because I had such a good time doing the live the other day. I figured, what the heck? What up, dog? Let's see. Yeah, I definitely don't want to turn into ice. Man, dude, I'm in Georgia. There ain't no damn ice around here. It hardly ever gets cold enough for any type of ice around here on the road. It's just all rain. I mean, we did get a little snow not too long back, but nothing like that. Just driving, Bradley. Just chilling. Check the truck, there might be somebody hiding in there. Already did this morning. The two people that were hiding in this truck have already gotten out. They tried to hide but couldn't. Man. Oh, Lord. We're just seeing what's going on today. Headed in. Like I said, going to do this and just kind of goof around. Just to get off on my exit here and get through all these boogers up here. But I ordered me one of those little wireless mics for when I'm out at the creek and stuff and out doing live fishing videos. That way I can hear my voice a little better. My first live, I think it went off great. It looks cool. We're laughing, cutting up, joking just like I'm doing now. But the audio quality on it was crap. Like, for real. So it just, because every time I get away from the camera, you can barely hear it. So my mic should be here today. And I open them up, charge them, and see how they go. I thought about possibly, messing around with it this evening. I might go on and just do some recording and just see what they sound like once they, according to how dead they are. Use that kind of stuff kind of comes charged up pretty good from the old Amazonian, but we'll see. Either way, I had to do something better with the audio. Plus I got to get a better phone, man. This thing is old as dirt. So, and the battery doesn't last too long. This is another kind of experiment. Kind of an experiment just to see how long, because when I was out fishing, I had it plugged up to a battery power bank. So this is kind of an experiment, just see how long and how much this kills the battery, because I'd like to be able to get at least an hour so I do a good live. So I want to go out and do some catfishing and possibly some bass fishing lives on here, because my boy Bucket Bass TV on here, he knows how we do it. We don't ever go out nowhere and not catch anything. So got some good hot spots to put some great live video out of catching all kinds of great fish. Plus, we got a Florida trip here coming up, and kind of nervous about that. We'll see how that goes. I've never fished for some of these fish before, but they say you basically fish for them the same way we fish for like bass and pickerel and stuff around here, so it should be pretty awesome. It's -2 where I am. Dang, dude, where you at? That's -2. Everything. What was there before the Big Bang? What was there before the Big Bang happened if the Big Bang started everything? I'm assuming random mass and matter, like a cosmic mass and matter. Possibly, just possibly, maybe, I don't really know. I'm not a geologist. I'm not a, any type of earth scientist or anything, but I don't honestly know. If there was nothing before the Big Bang, what exactly did the Big Bang start? Maybe the Big Bang started life. The Big Bang started planet. I had to have something to bang into. I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. Well, before the Big Bang series, there was cool series like MacGyver. I like MacGyver. There's Bass Fishing TV. There's all kinds of other stuff before the Big Bang theory started. All right, let's wait for these cars to come through. Earth, wouldn't it be the star of those scents? I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know. Stars were just supposed to be balls, or what they say, most stars are just balls of gas light years away. So, I don't really know. But if it was a ball of gas, what would it bang into? Who knows? Now, what am I at? I'm like 11 minutes in. Maybe I get about 30 minutes on here and then go back and run through the edit, see how bouncy this video is for one thing, see how the audio is with this little lavalier. I've used this little lavalier mic before on a couple other things, and the voice quality seems to sound pretty good on it. But just goofing around. As I go, I see these creeks and stuff I really want to stop and fish at, but I don't have time right now. Filling my heart with love, a heart cup. I really understand what that is. I did see something pretty cool the other day. I saw it was either a t-shirt or a meme where a guy said, I'm gonna buy a sword, I wanna call it kindness. So then when I go out and use it, I'll just tell people I was killing people with kindness. Funny and screwed up all at the same time. But then again, I have kind of a goofed up sense of humor like that. Cup in a heart shape. Reminds me of that Nirvana song, Heart Shaped Box. Well, good. I'm glad I got some folks on here just to randomly chat with. It makes it go a lot easier when I'm not just talking to the camera by myself, because I came on here with no plan today. There was no big discussion. Usually when I'm on here talking about something, it's talking about, something fishing or hunting pertaining, because those are like my passions, obsessions, I don't know, the things that I really think about like all the time. Is usually something outdoors wise. I want to get out and do some camping here pretty soon. Now the weather's getting a little bit nicer. I really like to go out and do some camping. This weekend, hopefully this weekend, if everything goes good, I'll either be maybe either in the mountains or ocean, somewhere around there, fishing, goofing, just off doing something this weekend. Be a pretty nice weekend. It's a long weekend. Got off, so probably the next time that I live stream again, I was going to do it maybe next Monday after work. I'll probably go down to the creek again and do some live streaming, either at the creek, or I got a couple of good spots I want to go check out catfishing. There's another, when I say the creek, that could be one of like 20 different places around here, because I got a ton of different creeks I like to fish. But I found one out here. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to pass by it here in a little bit on my way in. And it's pretty awesome. I've only fished it a couple of times, and both times I caught spotted bass out of it, but just the way that they intersect, I see both of those. It just looks like a big, nice catfish hole right there right there where they intersect each other, there's really deep water and it makes a really big eddy, like a swirl pool there. So I can see a lot of predator fish sitting in that swirl, just waiting for things to come and feed out through both those creeks to eat, especially something like a catfish or possibly even a bowfin or something, some kind of real big, you know, gobbling predator fish. So I really want to go out there and put out some lines in that and see what I can catch. Oop, let's see what's oh yeah, we gonna get paid and watch. That's right, that's right. Today is payday. Get paid. Let's see here. You got a gimbal for stable? No, I do not have a gimbal for stabilizing. Is there any way? Does anybody know any good gimbals? Because till you said that, I haven't even thought about that in here. That would really be a good idea, to get on there and find me like one of those gimbals. That way it could turn and finagle its way whichever way. I bet I could have one that would hook into either. I've got a GoPro mount that sticks onto my window up here. Good Lord, this thing got hot in here. Let me turn on my AC. Man, that's like crazy. Put some AC in here. Like, it went from being kind of cold this morning to now it is hot. But I got to figure out me some kind of good gimbal. And thank you for that. See, you never know. When you talk to people, you always learn something. I never even thought about a gimbal, but that is something that I do need to look into, especially for this, because like the video is bouncing. I got it out of the. Have you ever caught a three-toed carpet grouper? Not yet, but I'm hoping to. If I ever do, I really hope I get it live on video. I hope it's like a massive one too. I thought it was a carpet croaker. Is it a carpet grouper? I thought it was a carpet croaker. Dude, that video is a classic. You sent me that, I about spit out the drink that I had in my mouth when I was watching it. That's a classic. Definitely a classic. Oh, carpet croaker. It's fun just to get on here and goof off. Really? Really? About the time that I get stopped, then the light turns green? What is the use in that? It turned red as I was approaching it, so I stopped, and like 2 seconds later it turned green. Maybe there wasn't nothing in the other side. I don't know. Uh-oh, I saw somebody supposed to dig a well out there. They got a big old well truck boom up. Should be a good spot. There's a big old huge creek right down here. The water table shouldn't be too low. Yes, it was hilarious. Yeah, that's what Bad Grandpa, that's where it come from. So I remember, I knew it was the same guys, and then when I looked up like the description on it, that's where it said it came from, is that Bad Grandpa. I think that's hilarious. Another one, I've seen you one that's pretty funny today. I saw one, I'd about forgotten about it. I'm headed into work now. I just got through getting my morning started, so I commute this morning and figured I'd get on here and just do some video on my way into work. Like I said, testing out this mic, testing out, you know, to see how it looks going live. If nothing else, I might do some lives in the morning time, just when I'm on here, do some discussions, because there's tons of good discussion topics in the hunting and fishing world. I don't know. I just think it's pretty funny to get in here and wait on everybody's opinion. Like I saw one the other day. I don't know, do any of y'all, I don't know if any, I'm sure some of y'all on here know on here. Do any of y'all know she's a fishing YouTuber on here. Her name is Erica Lynn. Her channel is Erica Lynn. Just kind of a difference between the way men and women are treated on YouTube on here, as far as like how their channels are different. Because there's another guy on here. He was a big hunting guy on here. His name was Jordan something, and he had a channel on here called The Game. And like, he got caught poaching deer, and man, he got slaughtered. Like, his channel, he hadn't put up a video in a long time. Like, he got slaughtered on here. People even went back in his old videos and was roasting him on poaching comments on there. Well, I saw a video the other day, that same chick on there, she's one of the ones that you know, fishes with a bikini up her butt the whole time and has a camera looking at her butt. You know, she gets on there just basically in a string bikini on there and fishes, and they're, oh, you're so wonderful fisherman, will you marry me? You know, all that kind of crap. And she got caught a little while back poaching. She was poaching lobsters. She had fish that they had speared. And the claim is on there when I saw the video, the claim is that, you know, oh, we're sorry, we didn't realize we were 4 miles into a non-fishing, you know, park zone that was off limits to any type of fishing or gathering or anything up in there. You know, that was the, you know, everybody's got GPS on their boat, their phone and everything else. The whole thing was, oh, we didn't know, we accidentally drifted like 4 miles into it. Like, really? Ain't no way you didn't know that. But basically same thing. She got caught poaching. Nothing. Nobody says anything on her channel. No, nothing. And I don't, you know, whereas the Jordan guy, dude, he got roasted, got all of his sponsorship, got everything taken away. Her, she gets a free pass. Nobody even mentioned it, because I went back through a few of her, you know, newer videos where, as in with that, you know, the game guy, you know, he was just roasted on not just the new videos he put out, even all of his old videos. I went back and just kind of clicked to look at the comments, and he was roasted on all those older comments. Her, on the other hand, not a thing. Still the same old crap of, oh, you're such a great fisherman. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I just love watching you. Nothing about poacher. Did the same thing, completely got away with it. So, I don't know. I shouldn't have even got onto a discussion topic that I couldn't even finish. Either way, I don't even know if this video will even see the light of day. I'll probably keep it up just because it was fun. It was fun to get on here, and I need to get back and review this stuff, and I need to get out and see what kind of actual editing I can do on one of these things. I don't know. I have to get on there and just see. I know you can put like some end credits, maybe do a better screenshot. I wonder if I can redo the screenshot on my first live video, because it was just the basic of, you know, my opening icon of me holding a bass to my face. I didn't even know that I could do a screenshot on here. So I don't know. Today was just fun. It was a learning experience. It's going to be a troubleshooting experience, but I hope y'all have a great morning. Mullis out. Later, fellas.